welcome back to Piximoo. I just realised I have never done an Alexa Chung look. So it's a brilliant one because it's really quick and really easy, and one that you can all do at home in like 10 minutes. So it's a really good one if you're in a rush. She always looks amazing, and I love that she, sometimes you see her in a red lip and she's looking really elegant with really perfect hair, but most of the time she's got kind of a sort of an imperfect, perfect look about her. Her hair's a little bit dishevelled and she doesn't have tons of makeup on. She looks really kind of, I don't know, not quite polished, but still really gorgeous and sexy. So that's what we are going to try to achieve. Okay, we're going to start with MAC Face and Body. I want a really light foundation, and this is going to give me a light coverage. If you need more coverage, you can build it up. It's one of those that you can layer. But I'm just going to use just one coat because I want the skin to still look, I don't want it to look like there's loads of foundation on there. So I'm just going to put this all the way over. I'm using a Real Techniques Expert Face Wash. So after I've filmed this video, I'm going to film a little video for Piximoo Madness about my diet and yeah, how I lost a bit of weight, because a bunch of you who follow me on Instagram have been asking, and I feel like I owe it to you. So let's pop this on. Take a bit of that over the lids as well, because I have a bit of discoloration there. Okie dokie. I want to keep this really simple and easy. Now I've got an Eye Allure pencil. This is available at Boots. This one is Shape and Shade, and the colour is dark to medium brunette. So I'm just going to put this through just the underneath of the brow. Make sure we really accentuate the outside corner of the brow, because you tend to find, maybe not so much on my brows, but you do tend to find that the front part of the brow is much darker than the outside bit. So I go darker on the outside part of the brow and lighter through the middle there. Careful not to make them too perfect, remember. Which is kind of hard with my brows because there's just so nothing there. Now always in the camera my eyebrows look red. I can absolutely guarantee you that the brow colour here matches my hair perfectly. It's a mystery. I don't know why it always comes up looking red. It's so weird. But there's nothing I can do about it. Well, there is. I could put like a grey through it or a charcoal to really take it out, but then it would look weird to me. And as I have to wear this makeup for the rest of the day, that ain't happening. I'm also going to do a video on Piximoo Madness at some point about anxiety, because the last year, particularly the last year, I've really struggled with it, which you'll know if you follow me on Twitter, because I sometimes tweet about it. And sometimes I don't tweet at all, and when I'm silent, that is why. So yeah, I thought I'd do a video about that because it seems to be something that a lot of people go through these days, or people are more aware of it maybe. I don't know if they were before, but it's a pretty debilitating, hideous thing. But yeah, I'll do a video on that, I think, if you're interested. Let me know if you're interested and you want to see that, because I don't want to put myself through it if no one is. Alexa has a little bit of something on the eyelid. You could use Quite Natural or Groundwork from MAC. I have, this is medium All About Shadow Primer for Eyes from Clinique. It looks very dark, but it goes on quite sheer. But we really want it to just look like a slightly discoloured eyelid rather than anything too much. So I'm just going to blend that over with my finger so that we get just a really sheer layer of that. Sometimes she wears no eyeshadow at all, but well, that would be a really simple makeup tutorial, wouldn't it? So I thought I'd go for one where she wears a little bit of something. So make sure that's really sheared out. And as this is a primer, it's going to stay on really well. So the thing that you never see Alexa without is her eyeliner. It's a really winged eyeliner. I've gone for MAC Liquid Art eyeliner because I think, as far as I'm concerned, this is the best eyeliner. I would hate it if MAC discontinued this. There's two products from MAC that I could not be without, and that's Cream Colour Base and this, because it stays on forever. Really good if you have the kind of eyelids that transfer, because once this is set, and it does take like a good minute to set, once it's set it doesn't go anywhere. You have to remove it with some pretty heavy eye makeup remover. Okay, you can, if you prefer, put it on your hand and use your own eyeliner brush. Maybe I should do that actually. Let's do that. So I'm using a Real Techniques fine eyeliner brush, and I'm just going to run this along the lashes. Now, I always start in the centre because I'm going to go really, really thin on the inside here, and then I'm going to wing it out quite a bit there. So the centre seems to be a good place for me to start to get it even. And then I'm going to take it across the front here. Quite a fine line there. And we'll take it right into the inside corner. Then we can start working on our outside corner. So let's put our flick in. We're going to go about here. So pop your angle in. Just quite an elevated flick, and then we're going to come back with our liner to meet up with our centre line. So I think that's about it. It's quite a strong flick. Now, a little tip when you put this liner on is that you have to keep your head up looking down, because it will transfer, and if it transfers you have to start from scratch because you cannot get this stuff off once it sets at all. Next I'm using an extra fine brush. This one is a Louise Young LY24A, and I'm just going to take a little bit from the outside corner just under the lash line. So we're using the same liner. And now we need some mascara. I've got Desert Metals mascara from a brand called Tease, T-E-E-Z. Never heard of it before, but used this mascara the other day. It's in a really pretty packaging. Used it the other day and I really liked it. It's this shape, like a cone shape. So I know nothing about this brand at all. What I'll do is I'll put a link in the description box and try and find out where it's stocked. Because sometimes things just pop up on our desks and yeah, we know nothing about them. Probably should have done a little bit of research before I put it in a video, but I'll put it in the description box for you if you're interested. Okay, let's pop a bit of concealer under the eyes. I've got MAC Mineralized Concealer. I quite like these actually. Just got into them. I love that they have a little brush wand, and I really like the concealer. I think it's really good if you want a kind of slightly lighter finish. Like Studio Finish concealer I love, but it's a bit heavy for this look because the foundation is so kind of sheer. So we just pop a bit of that on, and then we'll put some mascara on the bottom lashes. So a bit of mascara on the bottom lashes. Just a tiny bit, just to darken them. Right, then we're going to put nothing as a contour. She's got such amazing strong cheekbones that really, you know, the shadow from the sun will give her that amazing contour, so she doesn't need to put anything there. But what I have noticed is she puts like a kind of peachy colour just on the cheek. So this is Hyaluronic Blush and the colour is Peach Posh. I'm going to use a setting brush just to pop a little bit of that on. And we're just going to put it here. And then really work it in. And this is pretty much it. It's pretty simple, isn't it? Then I have this. This is called the Lip Slips Lovely. It's by Sarah Happ. And it's One Lux Balm. It's a big, lovely, yummy lip balm. You don't see a lot on Alexa, so lip balm it is. And Alexa has those lovely full lips, and of course if you put a moisturiser on your lips, they're going to look fuller. Then all you've got to do is create some suitably messy hair to go with the look. All I've done is just wash my hair, let it dry naturally, and then just put a band in it. It's not a particularly exciting style, but it's very Alexa. So that is my simple, easy Alexa Chung makeup look. I think we can all do that one at home. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, if you want to check out any of those videos on Pixie Moon Madness, the diet one I'm going to film right this second, so I'll have this makeup and hair on in it. And yeah, I'll be back soon. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, all of that stuff, and don't forget that I've got Instagram and Twitter, and I'll put all that in the description box too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!